Hey there, it's Leslie at Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and today I'm going to decorate these balloon cookies. I'm using a groovy or peace out theme, but there's so many different ways that you could decorate this. So I'm using a 15-second icing to outline and flood in my cookie, and I'm just going to carefully go around the edges, and when I get to a turn, I can either stop and restart, or I can do a little curly cue and continue going in order to change direction a little bit easier. So here you see I'm going to stop and start multiple times, and that way I can just make sure to stay right on the edge of the cookie as I go. I'm also watching my line of icing as I drop it rather than the tip of my piping bag. And then I'm just going to go ahead and flood in this cookie using the same 15-second icing. Because my icing's a little thicker, I can go all the way to the edge with my flood. And I put the cookie aside to dry completely, and now I'm coming back with some stiff icing. It's not quite as stiff as it is right out of the mixer, but it's pretty stiff. I'm just going to make a ball of icing and then use the tip of my icing bag to drag through it to leave that little indent in the middle. And I'm going to make a flower here, as many petals as it takes to go around in the shape of this little cutout on the cookie for the flower balloon. And again, I'm just making a ball of icing. I'll stop squeezing and then use the tip of my icing bag to drag through the icing and bring it out to a point in the center. And because the icing is stiffer, it leaves that little pretty indent in the middle. And I'll just do that all the way around. And because my pink icing is a stiffer consistency, I can go right back in with my white 15-second icing and put a dot in the center. And I'll use my scribe, or you can use a toothpick to settle down any points or peaks in the center of that dot. And in a different video, I made these happy face royal icing transfers, and I'll just put a dot of royal icing down onto the cookie and use that to glue down the happy face balloon. I'll leave a link to this video in the description. Also, all the supplies you'll need for this cookie are also in the description. So here I'm going to draw a circle to make a peace sign. If you don't think you can draw a circle without messing it up, you can trace something here, like maybe the bottom of a piping tip, but I find it easier just to go ahead and eyeball it, go slow, and then if I need to, I can use a wet paintbrush that most of the water's been wiped off to fix the outline and move it more into a circular shape. But I didn't feel the need to do that here, so I'm just going to continue to pipe the peace sign and use my scribe to settle down any start and stop points. There's so many different ways you could decorate this cookie or any occasion. I've made this cookie for Halloween, and there's just endless possibilities. So now I'm taking my green royal icing, again in about a 15-second consistency, and I'm just going to make 3 strings down to the bottom of the cookie. And then using my stiff royal icing again, just because that's the only consistency I have of this color, we'll go ahead and pipe a bow here. You could also use a medium consistency or a detailed consistency to make this bow. And these cookies are done. What would you use as the balloons for these cookies? Give us your ideas in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more cookie tutorials all of the time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you with the next one. Bye for now.